That's a long from Jesus. Alright, let's see. Please be the good ones. Dark Ritual. Turkey hostages. Ooh. Oh, I think this is the good one. Oh, please be the good one. Please, God, be the good one. If it's a good one, that's what I'm gonna do all night. Oh my God. Fucking trees. Eyeball salt. Please be the good one. Artifact recover. I'm pretty sure this is the good one. Wait, is it? Oh, I think it. Wait, I think it is. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Okay. If he asks me to, yeah, just going through it. Hello, Sina. Welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Uh, Today maybe a good day for the elves. This could be. I'm almost certain that this is the good one. One of the ones that I like. Almost certain. And if it is, then I'm gonna be here all night. I should. I'm gonna be doing this place like 30 times just because it's a good one. I think if after getting the 100%, it tells me now you need to kill three ads, then this is the good one. If it doesn't tell me kill three ads, then it's not the good one. Ah, although, I mean, it's still good, kind of. It is not the good one, but it's like a close second. It is a close second. God damn it! I I think it's still worth to do that and just spam it. I think it is worth. Especially since I can just do it in rank one. Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a level one delve and that's it. Forget about it. Hello, Macalicious. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do because it's kind of fast since you can just walk and walk and walk and jump over and just jump to the next floor. So I think this is a good one to do. I'm pretty sure. How am I gonna stay awake? Well, believe it or not, I go to sleep very late. Mhm. Now, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do a level one, but it depends. If it's a very fast one, just by being fast, it could be good. Watching the news, maybe. I've been I have been listening to a lot of podcasts lately about the thing that happened recently, and there's some interesting theories going around. Something about bricks, which is which is a very interesting theory and makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean by bricks, right? The organization, the Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, that one. It makes a lot of sense, and also, I do remember Maduro saying that we were going to start dealing in yuan, and after saying that we're gonna start doing in yuan in less than 1 year, they do this. Kind of makes sense. It looks very looks it makes sense. I think we can talk a little bit about geopolitical stuff without getting into any side, so people don't get uncomfortable. I think it's fine to talk about a little bit of that. I mean, it does affect everybody at a certain point. So so there is an organization that was created back in back in 2010, I think. It's called BRICS, like this. It originally was BRIC without the S, but then South Africa joined, and it was an organization kind of like NATO, like the NATO countries, like mostly in Europe. So BRICS is an organization that was created to try to rival a little bit the hegemony on the US dollars. Because, like, let's be real, if they if only one country, like if only one currency holds the entire power, which it was, I mean, it is kind of still, but maybe not for too long. Uh, like, the USD is the current, and it has been for like over 50 years. It has been like the global, like the global currency in reserve, right? And this is mainly most of the trades, because most of the trades happen in USDs internationally, and this is because the petrodollar, right? Yes. So back in 1970, US, the USA made a deal with Saudi Arabia, and they told Saudi Arabia, "Hey, we would like we would like you to only uh, deal in USD, US dollars, and we will give you protection, right?" So since the 70s, US and the Saudi Arabia has been allies, and they have been very prolific and all that. It's been very, very good alliance. And in that moment, the USD start gaining a strength, because everything is everything started being dealt in dollars, because everybody wants oil, of course. And recently, the Saudi Arabia made some deals with Pakistan. Wait, was it Pakistan? I think it was Pakistan. Uh, like, they wanted to play both sides, okay? Like, they wanted to play both sides because they are not feeling safe right now because of what's happening in the Middle East. With the current situation that is happening over there, like, it makes sense that they don't feel safe, right? It makes sense that they don't feel safe, so they are trying to look for more allies. So they started doing deals with Pakistan. Now, when that started, they I think it was last year that Saudi Arabia stopped dealing dealing oil with exclusively USD. They started dealing with other currencies. So what happens if you make that? That makes the USD a little bit weaker. Yeah. So the USD started to lose some value, and we know this. It's been the USD has been losing value for a while, so it is actually real, and it's probably because of the OPEC. It's been dealing the oil, not exclusively with USD, like I just said. So now the US, they started to during the pandemic, they started to burn their reserves, the oil reserves. They started to using them all, and that's why like all the prices in the day to day market were going really high. Like people complaining about the egg prices and all the dairy and stuff. Like everything was super pricey. Was just because the USD is losing value, and they are burning the oil reserves. So now that that is happening, they need to get back on the horse. And uh, Venezuela last year, they also said that they were not going to be dealing only with USD. Like they were going to start dealing with yuan, which is the Chinese currency. And I do remember this. Last year, that a lot of people in social media over here, they were saying, "Oh, like we're gonna be able to have yuans and they start using yuans in like the bodegas and stuff." Like that was not going to happen, but that's what people were saying in social media. But that was never going to happen, of course. It was just how they were going to deal with the oil. So now you have the top one and the two, and the top one and two dealers of oil in the world not taking exclusively USD, which means the USD is gonna take a bigger hit, a, a hit again, and and they do not like that, right? So that's like one of the theories of why they did this, because if they are able to control the oil, they're gonna be able to get the oil for super cheap. They're gonna be able to get the reserves back up, and also start selling the oil as well. So like they're gonna get so much money from this. However, there is a problem. Like that's the thing in short term, right? In short term, it's great, but in the long term, I think that other nations may join the BRICS, the BRICS organization, because of because they saw how the U.S. dealt. They don't that the U.S. lost the moral high ground that they had when they invaded a country, right? And they took out their leader. In that moment, they lost the moral high ground because for years the U.S. been telling Russia, "Hey, you cannot invade Ukraine, and we're gonna sanction you." They did sanctions, which those sanctions did zero to Russia's economy. Uh, and they were telling like, you cannot do this. They're gonna tell China, hey, you cannot invade Taiwan. You cannot do this. But then the other hand, they are doing invasions. So like, and that tells the nations like, if you're not playing with, you're not playing ball with me, U.S. Uh, we may take you out, especially if you represent a threat to the dollar. So that was the conspiracy theory that was reading, which it kind of makes sense a lot. It makes a lot of sense because I mean, the USD has been losing value for the past couple of years, so it kind of makes sense. And a good way to keep back to stay on float and get the value high up again is getting the top reserves of the oil production in the world in your possession, right? It kind of makes sense. Now, once again, this is all conspiracy theory. Get your tinfoil hat on, but it kind of makes sense. Not gonna lie. So yeah. Now, once again, this is a good thing for them in the short term, but it's not in the long term. Because in the long term, they're gonna be losing trust with the other nations, right? It's what I heard. It's what I heard too, but I had less details. Did you hear anything else that I didn't mention, by the way, Sina? I have been trying to. I have been trying a lot to like do research all these days. By the way, like I've been reading a lot all these days. So if you have any information that I didn't say, please share it. Yeah, like it is crazy and it's a little bit exciting too. Just about the USD being the main driver and Exxon getting on the oil revenue again. Oh yeah, but it's more than only Exxon. It's like three more. I don't remember the names, but I read that I read that name. I'm pretty sure that if I read the other names, I'm gonna remember them. But it is other three companies. I mean, they were already here in the 50s, until Chavez nationalized the oil production back in I don't remember the date, but it was in like 2005, 2007, around that time, and that's when basically we stole a bunch of companies and all the machinery and everything from them. And it wasn't only oil companies; it was every type of company, like food production companies, uh, and any other stuff. Like and and the worst thing, like after they got nationalized, if you saw those companies have like one, no, not one, like 3 months later, they were in ruins. It was crazy. But yeah, there were a lot of U.S. companies. There are also some European companies. Like there were companies from all over the world working here in Venezuela. Like if I remember, I was a kid back then, okay, and I remember that when I was going to school, my parents they will give me 100 bolivars. Bolivars is the currency over here, by the way. And with the 100 bolivars, I would I would go to the cantina. Like I will buy my breakfast, right? And then with after the breakfast, I will have like and also a really good breakfast, and I will have like 85 plus bolivars left. Then after school, if I wanted, I could also buy myself what's the name? A a lunch, and I will still have over like 50 or 60 bolivars left. And like that was not just me. It was not that we were rich. It was just like everybody in the country had a lot of money back then in the early 2000s. And it was just crazy. Like that was like everybody. Like everybody was. It was like we were almost rich, basically. Like everybody. It was crazy good. It wasn't just my parents. I'm telling you, like every single kid, like everybody. It was like in the same boat. Like it was just crazy. Hello, Eagle. Welcome. How's it going? And so the acquisition power back then, it was so high. That's what I mean. It was so high compared to compared to the cost of living. It was extremely high. And if they didn't nationalize everything, like if we went full capitalist, like I'm pretty sure Venezuela will be very rich. I mean, Venezuela was in like the top 20 for like over fucking 50 years, in the constantly in the top 20 uh, richest countries in the world. And like, unfortunate things happen. Hello, Bella. Welcome. How's it going? But yeah, I remember like, uh, well, I don't really remember, but I read about it. that back in the 90s, like everybody wanted to come here. Like there were like all the celebrities and stuff, people like everybody was coming here. It was crazy. But yeah, you're doing good. Nice. By the way, Bella, I think today archival assault is kind of good. Archival assault is very very good. So I'm gonna be doing this place a lot today. I have never been to Venezuela, but it looks beautiful. I mean, certain places are very beautiful. Yes. Hello, Scooby. Welcome. Doing pretty good over here. How about you? I leveled 371s to 80 today with 4 devils and the quest for each of them. It's on my bucket list of places to visit. I would suggest, Cookie, that if you're gonna visit, probably go to the islands. Like like Margarita Island, for example. Is it the Kill 3 Commanders? No, it is not, sadly. But it is the second best, which is still collecting the what's the name? The artifacts, but just moving around. And then you have to kill the boss. Oh, so almost. But it will be great. It will be perfect if it was the kill the 3 giants. But this is like a good second. Kicking myself for wanting to do Legion class house stuff for more left. Oh man. And the Legion class hold, that thing is long. But you have more than enough time, Scooby. Just keep at it. You got this. Yeah, yeah, Cookie. I would probably go to like Curacao if I were you. Wait, is Curacao Venezuelan territory? Hold on. Probably not. Oh no, it's just their own country. Oops. But it's so close that I thought it was part of us. Also, there is a incredible place. A what's his name? El Salto Ángel. I'm pretty sure it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. Natural wonders. Hold on. El Salto Ángel. Oh yeah, it is one of the. It is one of the natural wonders of the world. It is recognized as the world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall and finalist for the new 7 wonders of nature. Salto Ángel. Basically the biggest waterfall in the world. There are tours, that get you there on helicopter, by the way. And it's amazing. I have seen videos. So and they look amazing. But I've never been there myself. The biggest waterfall in the world is actually underwater. I guess, right? Yeah, it does sound funny. Like, why exactly is it falling? Is the density of the water different than is that is making other type of water fall, water currents and whatnot? Oh, actually, but I thought that water currents were only horizontal. I didn't know that water currents are also vertical. I thought, like, I'm ignorant in this. I thought they were only horizontal and not really vertical. Although I assume that if there is some movement in the plates, I guess if there is some movement in the plates of the world of the of Earth, that could make stuff going vertically. I honestly don't recall the details. Just remember hearing that at one point. What if we do some research right now? Give me a second. I'll kill this guy. Don't forget the underwater lakes in the ocean, super salty, dense water, brine pools. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if there is a change in density, then yeah, I can see it. Just because of the density changes, which is kind of weird, but it happens. All right. Biggest waterfall in the world. Underwater. All right. The largest underwater waterfall is the Denmark Strait Cataract, located between Greenland and Iceland, plunging over 15,500 feet, which is 3,500 meters, so 3.5 kilometers, and carrying immense volumes of cold, dense Arctic water flowing beneath warmer Atlantic waters, regulating global ocean current and climate. This massive continuous flow, far exceeding any land water waterfall, driven by water temperatures and density differences rather than a river. So this thing is 3.5 times bigger. 3.5 times bigger than El Salto Ángel, by the way. El Salto Ángel is 979 meters, which is 3,200 feet. It's still a big height, a lot of height, which is crazy. Can you imagine jumping from there? Like how long? Like would somebody reach? What was the name of the max velocity? Let's see. Can let's ask the AI. and you reach no, what's the what would be the velocity of a body that jumps off El Salto Angel? A body falling from El Salto Angel will accelerate rapidly, reaching speeds near terminal velocity. That was the term I was looking for. Terminal velocity. R- Holy shit. So close to terminal velocity, which is roughly 120 miles per hour or more, depending on body position before hitting the water or rocks, with immense height and water pressure making survival extremely unlikely due to severe impact injuries, fractures, and drowning risks. As probably don't jump off that waterfall. Yeah, don't jump off that waterfall. You're gonna be hitting concrete at 120 miles per hour. That doesn't sound fun. Hitting a wall at 120 sounds crazy. Like I hit terminal velocity whenever I trip. And lag out. There we go. Okay, I already did my 4 mandatory delves, but honestly, this delve is kind of good. So I think I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep going. And if I get hungry, I got some chicken earlier. I just need to warm up. I bought some chicken tenders and some French fries. Those are waiting for me right now. I'm gonna wait like 2 hours before I start munching on those. Best educational WoW channel ever. Thank you, Cookie. Hey, I like to talk about anything, to be honest. And I don't know, Cookie, if you were here when I was talking about a conspiracy theory. but that did but I did mention some conspiracy theory about the geopolitical situation right now. Like we're getting all topics over here. We're getting every topic. Sounds tasty. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think the most how should we call it, useless knowledge that we were discussing one time over here was how to uh, how to determine a goat versus what was the other animal? A sheep? Wait, was it a sheep? I don't remember. Yeah, yeah, it was a sheep. Yeah, the sound difference between a goat and a sheep. Yeah, it is subtle. Just saying, it is subtle, but there is a difference. And we were talking about that for like a good 30 minutes, by the way. And all because being undermined for so long that I needed to change the alert for the stuff whenever I found an object. Don't tell our secrets. Hey, we're here for learning. That's fine. I think. By the way, this relic right here, that it was like a shirt, that is called Martin's Fury, right? It has a story. Martin's Fury has a story in the game. A lot of people know about it. Does anybody not know about the story behind Martin Fury? It's an in-game thingy, by the way. If somebody doesn't know. Also very old. Me, I'm still a noob. Okay, Scooby. Here goes. Back in um I don't remember if it was 2008, 2009, or 2010. It was around that time, okay? Around that time, when when the game masters were very useful back in the day, there was a player. There was a player that made a ticket because he lost some items, right? And back then, the GMs will help you, like really, really help you. Like they wouldn't tell you, "Oh, sorry, we cannot do that." Like no, like it's not like today. They will like move everything, check your entire history of all the things that you have looted in the game. And if they find the item, they will say, "Oh, here it is. There you go." They will take their time to look. Right now, if you say, "Oh, I lost this. I lost a mount when I was fishing. Oops, sorry, nothing I can do." And they can actually search for it, but they fucking lazy and they would not do it. But well, back then they would do it. Uh, so they they what's the name? They they help this player, right? And they give him back the items that he requested it, that he mistakenly, I don't know if he mistakenly lost them somehow, right? And in one of those items he got, give me a second, he got this item, Martin's Fury. That item, it was it was a GM only item, so like it was completely impossible to get, right? Unless a GM gave it to you, and they would use it for testing, basically, for testing or for resetting places or stuff like that, like whatever. But like it basically impossible for a player to get this item. It was a shirt. It wasn't a piece of equipment or anything. It was just a shirt, and it had a use that said "Kill all enemies in 30-yard radius." Okay, so that item existed, and that player got it in the Wrath of the Lich King. And of course, 95% of the player base will test this and will take advantage of it. Although there is the 5%, like me, that will probably use it once to see if this is actually real. Like, wow, does it really kill everything? I will do like a big pool, a Mythic Plus, use it, and after seeing, wow, it does kill everything. Okay, I'm not using it again. That's what I would do, right? But this player, that's not what that player did. That player and like 95% of you motherfuckers, what you would do would go to the mythic raids, go solo fucking Dimensions, go solo everything, and everything. And just get whatever you want, right? That's what a lot of people would do. Not gonna lie. So he invited he invited his guild. Oh, I said 95%, Scooby. So you are in the 5%. Good, good. So he invited his guild, and they went to the current raid, and they killed every single boss. I do not remember if when this happened the raid was already clear or if they got war first. But after a while, or like immediately, they they saw the thing, and they took everything. Like they took all their achievements, they took all the gear that they got, and they also got banned. Like everybody got a temporary ban. I don't know how long the ban was, but every single person in that guild got banned. And and then Blizzard changed this item, and now this item, it says, it's still, you can still use it, by the way, but it does the opposite. If you use it, your character commits suicide. So yeah, this item did happen. Oh look, there's a comment here. This item was accidentally, or some believe, purposefully given to a player on Lash US. The player's account was hacked. Months later, Blizzard decided to send him several items after restoring the account, and lo and behold, on his level 13 Warlock, one Martin Fury was in his in-game mailbox. The player gave it to Karate Shop, I guess another player, who, using his best judgment, decided to use the item in a 10 Udwar run. It was also used on Maligos 25 men and 25 men Udwar. All told, Karate Shop used it 14 times. Ultimately, his account as well as several others were banned. The real motto is that you should never try to exploit the game, even if you are accidentally given the tools to do so for a GM. If you get an item like this, tell a GM. That's the moral of the story. Uh, but yeah, that did that did happen. Martin Fury did exist, and this is one of the relics in this what's the name? In this delve, they do a little wink at the past that some people know, some people do not know, but I guess all of you know right now, which is good. So yeah, you could do that, Sina. You could have mass pull, click the shirt, everything that. Uh, but yeah, you're gonna get banned. Like if you get an item like that, you're just gonna get banned if you use it the way that most people would like to use it, like Eagle Eye. Filthy cheater. You're welcome. Oh, to troll at raid with the suicide one. That that could be fun. That could actually be fun. Like telling them, "Hey, I'm not getting healed. Please heal." Like right before pulling the boss, like, "Hey, heal me, please. I'm dying." Like you're full HP and then use the shirt and you instantly die. Like, huh? Let's see the thoughts in that. Actually, that will be interesting to see what the logs say about that shirt. I'm I'm very curious, but I don't think that would ever happen. You guys see the news about the World of Warcraft assemble a shiny god as a promotional thing? It was bathing suit with a big floppy sun hat dress code. Oh, I have not seen that yet. Hold on. I do not find it. I cannot find it. Never. I did see. I did see the. Now there was one for certain Panthers, I think, but they did a promo. Uh, that they did a promo this season, and they will be uh, customizable and everything. I did see that one. China gets so many things, unique things. It's definitely like a different game over there. Oh, is it this one? Sina just sent it to me. Actually, this transfer looking good. And a female blood elf looks very nice. Am I allowed to post it? I think, but I'm pretty sure the bot is gonna get you, and I don't know. I don't know yet how to allow the past. Hmm. I need to fix that one day. So currently you cannot, but it's because I'm a bad streamer. I don't know how to make people allowed to post links. You can see it in the game. What, in like the store, or is you mean in the appearances? Yeah, Sina, please, if you can. You have to have better wardrobe add-on. Oh, I see. Okay, how about this? Links, in-game link, right? And then we paste. I'm gonna take off the my image real quick, and we paste, and we get the ensemble right here, right? And we control click it. Look at that. Look fabulous. And I hide the shoulders. It looks very good. But yeah, if probably not for male characters. Just saying. If if you ever want to see something like that in the game, and you have the thing in Wallhead, you click on links, and then you click on right here in-game link, and by clicking in-game link, you're gonna be able to paste it in the chat, and it's gonna appear in the chat. My male night elf is going to wear that. Oh no. I mean, hold on. We can see it on every. We can see it on every single on every single race if we want, right? By just clicking view in 3D. Look at that very hairy man. Wait, hold on. Kultiran male. Oh boy. How about this? How about this? How about this big boy? Orc or Tauren? Hold on. Let's see. Orc. It looks very angry. Uh, Pandaren. Let's see the Pandaren. Okay. Tauren. Actually, not looking bad. Not gonna lie. It kind of looks good. It kind of looks good. That's crazy. Let's see the troll. Oh no. Oh no. We don't want to see that. Ooh, undead. You know, it makes sense that there is no bandages in the joints. That's actually kind of good. Uh, Vulperas? Honestly, I cannot tell if this is male or female. Holy shit. Give me a second. Oh my god. Both Vulperas look kind of the same. Hey, let's see the Dwarvens. Also with a big beard. Oh, Goblins. Okay, 1 second. Ah, hey, not too bad. I will. Blizzard needs to fix this. The collision of the ears with hats. They need to fix that. It's crazy that the game is over 21 years old and they still have that issue. The night elf. Fuck, looks like a stripper. It actually looks like a stripper. Uh oh, dry nice. Honestly, not too bad. It's kind of like the torrent, not too bad. It's gonna be very hard for female Diana, I'm pretty sure. Damn. You know that this was made in China. You know that this was made in China. This was not made here. Jesus. That has some serious Salata transmog potential? Yeah, probably. The gnomes. Ooh. 1 second. Oh no. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't want to see it anymore. I have my eyes closed right now, by the way. Oh my god. What am I looking at? Alright. Alright. Now for the girls. I'm to goon. Check the bad side. Okay, hold on. Of a gnome? Oh my god. I want to see this. Uh, uh, what are we doing? Perfection. Oh Jesus. You know, she kind of looks good. We like covered like one eye, right? I don't know about the feet though. You definitely don't. You transport some boots on those things. Alright. Dark Iron Dwarf. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that the dwarves were this busty. I did not know that. Oh, Dractyrs. Ah, perfect. Ooh, look at that. For the Dractyrs. You get the cloak piece. Perfect. Wait, both Draktyr? It doesn't have a humanoid form, I guess? Alright, see Draenei. We already see this, and pretty hot. Yeah, this one is magnifique. Some of the Lady Dimitrescu vibes. Yeah, kind of. Also, I need to finish. I need to keep playing Resident Evil, which I'm gonna be doing that these days whenever the delves are bad. By the way, whenever the delves are bad, I'm probably gonna just hop on Resident Evil and play that. And let's see the Earth and uh, hmm, I don't know about this. Entonces, Hilario, ¿cómo va todo? Yeah, this is I don't know. It's just scary. What if? Why are there two earthen? We already saw gnomes. Let's see goblins. Honestly, she looks good. ¿Cómo va el farm? Ahorita, bueno, después de esto, voy a estar haciendo delves porque hay una delve que está buena el día de hoy, así que pues la voy a spamear. Hey, this goblin is not bad. No lie. She looks good. How about torrents? Agrican, no. Eh, esta, la de Archival Assault. Está buena el día de hoy. I know she's a little bit hairy for my taste. A human. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. We like to see that. It looks very good for the human. So human, blood elf, Draenei. Looking very good. And even the Dark Iron Dwarf. Kultiran. I don't know if I want to see this one. Oh no. Help. What is this? I'm moving on. Life for Draenei. The same as the Draenei that we like. Orcs. Huh? Hmm. I kind of like this. Yeah, dude. She's looking good. She's looking good, especially in the tights. That orc looking good. Mechanome is just the same. Wait, no bandages. You couldn't put bandages on the robotic arms. just for fashion. Oh, Nile. Oh, this is gonna be a good one now. Oh, what? Nah, I thought it was going to be better. I kind of crazy to say that it doesn't look that good. That like personally, it doesn't look that good. I think it's I think it's because of how big these bandages at the tides are. Maybe it's that's why. Maybe it's because she's too tall. I don't know. But I've seen some night elves that look good, but this one is not. This transmog is not. Personally, that's crazy because a lot of the night elf ones they look very good. Um, better than the night elf, but not as good. Better than the night elf, but I wouldn't put her with the blood elf, the Draenei, the human. Shit, like crazy to say that I think the Dark Iron Dwarf and the Gnome are better than the Night Elf and the Nightborn. Crazy for me to think that, but I think it's true. And the Orc, and the Orc too. I think the Night Elf, the Nightborn, Transmog is worse than on the Dwarfs, on the Gnome, and on the Orc. Void Elf? Yeah, give me a second. We'll get there. Oh, the Orc was looking very good. I think the Orc is like number five. Yeah, yeah. I think the Orc is like number five. I do like. I think the big issue is the bandages not being too big. If they're like this thing, I think it's fine. But when it's too big, like on these ones, they look weird. I don't like this. I don't like these bandages. They look very weird for some reason. Yeah, but like this is very nice. She-Hulk can get it, you know? And Pandaren. Ah, he looks cute. Better than the Night Elf and better than the Nightborn. Crazy. This one better than the Night Elf, better than the Nightborn. For me, personally, once again, personally, only subjective over here. Let's see, Torrent. Oh, we already saw Torrent with the High Mountain. Kind of the same, literally the same. I'm not a furry, so no. Oh, there. This is the one. You know, troll females are as tall as those night elves, But this one looks good. Wait, what's the difference? Why do I like this and not the Night Elf one or the Nightborn? Hold on. Wait a second. Let's put them side by side. Yes. I'm just gonna take another screenshot and put in the other one. That's it. Yeah, I like the troll way more than this one. I like the troll more than the Night Elf. Yeah, these are smaller than the Night Elf. That's why it's not the stretch out. Yeah, yeah. The problem is the transmog gets too stretch compared to this one. All right, kind of crazy. Like Night Elf, Nightborn. Usually they are high up there on the list, but not this time. Uh, you know, I always thought that undead female should not have titties. Because those are crazy for an undead. The bit at the top of her leg is wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the night elves. I honestly I think the female undead is still better than the night elf. Oh Jesus! Alright, here comes the void elf. Mechalicious, the void elf. You're looking for this one. Man, looks good. I mean, it's just another blood elf. It just looks good. Also, this is perfect for a Salatath, transmog, like Eagle Eye said. So yeah, this blood elf, void elf, very very top. I will para. I don't like. No, the Nightborn. I didn't like the Nightborn. For this specific transmog, I didn't like it. The Nightborn. I do not like the Vulpera. Yes, the Nightborns are the Suramar elves. Yeah. Ah, honestly, looks fine. It looks better than the Night Elf and the Nightborn. Oh my god! The last one. Ah, like the other troll, it looks good. Yeah, the same as the trolls. I will say, like for me personally, Draenei. This is rank one. Draenei. Then it will be human. Yeah. They will be blood elf. Blood elf, void elf. Same thing. After that, it will be orcs. This for me. Yeah. After orc, I will say the trolls, and then the dwarves. And then after the goblins, they are like they're like all fighting for which ones are the worst. But I think in that order, for me specifically, is the ones that I like the most. Personally, once again, all subjective. Like this is not a real ranking, just a personal opinion. Hoping brain discount to the west. Fuck you, Blizzard idiots. Exclusive stuff is so dumb. China exclusive. You can get gently but properly fuck off with this exclusivity bullshit. It sucks so bad that it's exclusive to China. In the West, women are fruits and we all gore. In China, they allow cleavage, but gore is prohibited. Joke aside, this set will be perfect for summer transmog, but we only got that other one with the flowers, sunglasses, and floats. In light of Blizzard made a decision in the past, this simply says that they will allow revealing and beautiful articles to be made for other regions other than EU or NA, where there is a major market for it. It's disappointing the luck on this one. Hoping praying discounts to the West probably won't, NA and EU lose their minds from a bit of tights and cleavage. More bulky shit and skirt pants for us. Embarrassing. Honestly, this is kind of true. Like when they put revealing, when they put cleavage, when they put asses, when they show anything like any body parts, even when there is no nudity, people just start saying, "Wow, this is impossible. You're sexualizing everything. These are impossible metrics for men and women." Sorry, for women, because usually for the men, in all the movies and everything, the men are always ripped. And we men, we don't complain. The only thing we said, damn, I need to hit the gym. That's what we men say when we see the actors in movies and series being all jacked. But then everybody complains about revealing shirts, cleavage, and everything, and then we don't get the transmog. You know? There is a big chance that they didn't release it here because of that. Because they don't want the bad press. They're sexualizing the game again. Which is kind of stupid. Not gonna lie. It's just a game. People are gonna jerk off with or without a skimpy without the skimpy clothes. People are still gonna jerk off. That's not gonna stop anybody. Tell me I'm wrong, Eagle Eye. That's not gonna stop anywhere. You know it. Exactly. It was pretty good. The transfer is really good. If it if it happens, if they release it here, I know I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to buy it for somebody. She's gonna hate. She's gonna hate that I bought it for her, but she's gonna love it anyways. Yeah, it's gonna be worth. Hopefully they put a mount with it. You know, it's gonna be even better. What kind of mount do I think for that type of transmog, which it looks very summery? Um, it will have to be one of these probably, like a surfboard. I mean, not this skin, but you know, it had to be some board stuff. An umbrella. Ooh, an umbrella mount. That could be. Can you imagine like those discs? What's the name? Can you imagine like? Can you imagine like an umbrella like this, and you're just holding, and you maneuver with the handhold? I'm pretty sure they can use this this mount baseline and just remodel the skin and put an umbrella. I'm pretty sure it can be done. A pink flamingo. Oh, they haven't put any flamingos at all, right? I think. Wait, hold on. This kind of looks like one. A crane. That crane kind of looks like a pink flamingo. Not gonna lie. Yeah, look, kinda, a little bit. You just need some just need some more curves, a longer neck, and a more like a bigger curve in that neck. That it goes like all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but you know, like we have to be like this and this. That crane is very close though for me. What the fuck? My disengage just sent me in front. We have paracels in challenge that we were using workways to. Oh yeah, we still have it, and they still work. Actually, like if I want to jump off to the next level, I can still use it. A parasol mount. That could be interesting. We've done some animation, opening and closing for fly. Will be something if the animation was the influence. Yes, we got the influence bar. Yeah, because it has to have a ground animation, so that'd be weird a little bit. Yeah, it is very creative. They will probably never do it. You're right. You know how when it's super windy and you open an umbrella and it almost pulls you off? I guess it can happen. Yes, it starts pulling you like a dog is pulling you. It happens. Well, if I remember correctly, those achievements for the every 100 mounts, I'm pretty sure they were expansion related. So since we only got to the 500, very soon, in less than 2 weeks, we're gonna get the 600 one. If you already have over 600 mounts, that is. Then they could make Shadowlands related Shadowlands related mounts right now. Because if you see, like this mount was like these first couple of mounts were like TBC related because they were Blood Elf mounts. And then this one was Cataclysm related, the Montacular, because it looked like the Alistrosaur mount. And then you have one Pandaria related, then you have Infernals and Fail related mounts, which is Warlords of Draenor. And then you have this Autuk that is a Knife Fate form, which is Shadowland related. I do not know what the 600 mount is, but if it's Shadowland related, it will be good. It will keep up with the trend, and they will keep putting more Shadowland related mounts, and an Umbrella will be one of those. Winsmith, what else can unleash from your character? It's the purple Firak Owl. Also, it's Dragonflat related. So they're doing Shadowlands, Dragonflight. Okay. So the 700 mount is gonna be. Oh no! Don't tell me it's gonna be as one Suraki. It's gonna be a Siraki mount. The 700. I'm calling it right now. What's the fucking name of those? This is gonna be one of these. The Otuk was Dragonflight. Not yes, but what I mean, Sina, is that every single mount from the achievements is an expansion related mount. Okay? Every single one. Like give me a second. I'll show you what I mean. So I don't know exactly when they started, okay? Because for example, they came with all the achievements in Wrath, okay? So maybe the very first couple didn't have anything to do with the any relationship uh, with the expansions, but after Cataclysm, they started to be expansion related. So, for example, so what I'm saying with this, for example, this Drake, I don't know what expansion you would relate it to. I would say probably Wrath of the Lich King because you are around with all the dragons all the time. So maybe, I guess. Now, this one, the Red Dragonhawk, the Armored Red Dragonhawk, these are 100% TBC related nouns. This is TBC related. This is TBC related noun. This one is Pandaria related noun, but this was released way earlier. Wait, hold on. It was not. Oops. Added in patch 5.1. Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the mounts they started to give them in Pandaria? Okay. Alright, so this was TBC related, this was Pandaria related, TBC related again, this was Cataclysm related, and from here and onwards, it has expansion related. Like this is Cataclysm related, this is Pandaria related, this and oh wait, yeah, this one is because it's an inferno. It is Warlords of Draenor related. There are a bunch of infernos, because they fell. More fell. This is Legion related. The Othok, it is not really BFA related. It is Shadowland related. And then you said that the 600 is gonna be the purple Firak mount, right? Which it will be Dragonfly related. So when you see it that way, you have Cataclysm related, right? Pandaria related, Infernos, Warlords of Draenor related. Like it literally is the cutting edge mount with color. This one fell, which is Legion. Fell is Legion, right? So Legion related. They skip BFA because nobody likes BFA. But this is Shadowland related. The Knife Shadowlands related, right? And then the 600, which is Dragonfly related, because it's gonna be the recolor of this bad boy, right? So it has been expansion related in a row for a while. So I assume that the next one, 700 mounts, probably, is gonna be the War Within related. And something tells me it's gonna be one of these fucking Surekis. Something tells me it's gonna be one of these. Uh, but it could be anything, honestly. The War Within already have few elemental mounts too. Mm. Wait, like this ones? Like this ones? I assume? There are like a couple. You have the You Shall Not Pass as well. So it's Belvedere, You Shall Not Pass. You could say that Thrair is also an elemental mount. Can be, technically. Very, very related with the storm and the storm and thunder. Very related. But it's also a fucking bird, so. What else? Oh, the red store one. This one, the Lanathel. The reason I haven't bought it is because of this. Rajir was in database since Draenor. Really? Oh, like the name Rajir. The mount, long-awaited Stormcrow mount. Oh, teasing players for over a decade. The fabled Stormcrow mount data mine all the way back in Siege of Orgrimmar is finally making its debut in patch 11.0.7. Highlighted as Trajir Eyes of the Siren in both the Blue Post overview and briefly seen in the teaser video, the fabled Stormcrow mount has been a source of speculation for many years. Data mined all the way back in patch 5.4 and teased as something obtainable in Warlords of Draenor. The mount was never added to the game, so the decade of wait seems to be finally over as it's finally being able to the game. A Stormcrow. Holy shit. Yeah. And look, there is people. This is a screenshot in 2013, by the way. It kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense for a Pandaria mount because of the Throne of Thunder. Yeah? Because of Throne of Thunder, it makes sense. 2024. I'm throwing my money at the screen. So the main reason why I don't get these Blizzard store mounts is because in Lord of the Rings, when you go to Lord of the Rings, the Discord, in the news, they usually say something like this. Hold on a second. It's been a while since they published it. Alright, like this one. There is two new packs in the store. Crimson Core pack, one Transmosea and one mount. Amethyst Fellfire pack, one Transmosea and one mount and one pet. Only the Fellfire pack is said to later reappear in the trading post. Okay. So the Crimson Core pack, you gotta buy it. So I guess I'm gonna have to buy it. God damn it. Wait a minute. Ah, what it says? Details. The slain sanguine star with this Lanathel inspired transmutation, swirling crimson cascade mount be the life of the party or perhaps drain it. Lanathel Crimson Cascade share across all present and future world modern characters and automatically scales to the fastest riding skill known by each character if they aren't at a high enough level to use Flying Mount. Lanathel Crimson Cascade is also a Grand Mount. The Crimson Core Pack includes the following: the Lanathel Crimson Cascade and the Lanathel Crimson Butcher, the Transport Set, Offer valid for a limited time. Is there the mount alone? Oh, it is. Wait a minute. Wait. The mount is in the store, like on its own. And what's the name? But only this pack is going to leave. I'm almost certain. So if it is like that, then I do not need to buy it right now, and I can just wait until they drop it. Basically, I'm just gonna wait. And one day I'll get it. Damn, I've been talking too much and not doing many delves. Having too much fun looking at transmog and shit. Yeah, true. My bad. Trying my best. Have a good night, Michalicious. Thank you for stopping by. See you around. Oh, reminder, people. Reminder that there is a giveaway for Keystone Legend currently going for channel points again, like always. So if you want to participate on the chance of getting the Keystone Legend completely carried by me and my group, then spend some points and good luck. The draw is gonna be this Friday after my raid. This is okay, I need to find a way to To be able to just one shot shit without having to walk. Sorry, not walk. What am I saying? Not stop walking. Oh my god. Move. There we go. No está el bro PP contra bots para farmear honor level. Uh. Y tú sabes, yo creo que yo podría ir con dos personajes, ¿verdad? Con una FK, un personaje FK podría ir. Estoy casi seguro. Pero la verdad que PvP, eso yo lo hago cuando el juego está muerto. De hecho, ayer hice un par de... Tú estás aquí, de hecho. Ayer hice un par de juegos y ya. Después no hice más. No he hecho nada. Porque los kills son eternos. No. Amigo, para healer, que es lo que yo estaba haciendo Q, el Q es de menos de 2 minutos. El Q es instant, amigo, instant. El Q es instant, amigo. De hecho, yo recuerdo que cuando dije, de hecho, que dije lo siguiente. Oh, voy a anotar para ver qué tal es el Q. Anoté y de una, pum, salió así de una y la, holy shit, 1 second. Fue un segundo el Q. Y después la siguiente ronda, igual, un segundo de Q, y un segundo de Q, y un segundo de Q, y yo, coño. Ni loco juego de Heal. Es, es que yo me puse a jugar de Heal por eso, porque el Q de DPS era como de 25 minutos, y no, amigo. Por eso que me fui de Healer. Pues prefiero aprender a curar y por lo menos jugar que estar esperando 25 minutos para, para, para jugar durante, no sé, 5 10 minutos. Lo que dure la vaina es. O sea, uno espera más de lo que juega. Y así no vale la pena. Sí, de hecho, no sería mala idea mientras uno hace Delves. 195, uy, amigo. 195 de las llaves, de usar llaves, o 195 en total. 195 llaves o 195 en total. Ah, yo de total llevo 953. Y de llave me falta 125. Voy a terminar las 500 antes de Midnight. Eh, oh, it was actually there. Oops. Está poniendo la mayoría de récipes de leatherworking. ¿Sabes? Yo quería ponerme a hacer eso en algún punto de mi vida. Cambiar todas las recetas de todas las profesiones. En algún punto. Se me ha ocurrido. No sé si lo vaya a hacer, pero probablemente en algún punto lo haga. 84%. Oh, but mm, not enough. Hey. Double sold. Why can I click it? 66. Hmm. I have to do another. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah. Okay, that's it. This thing doesn't actually tell me which one has done a delve or not today. Maybe there is a way. I wonder. I wonder if there is an option that says daily daily delve. I don't think so. I wonder if I can just sneak around and not fight anything. Let's see. Okay, clicking something gets me out of the thing. Fucking brand. Holy shit. Doesn't let me click. Okay, that guy can see me. I'm gonna have to fight this one. 343 in BGs tonight. Nice. I assume they are rated RBGs. Or are you only doing normal BGs because for just to be easier? Taking it easy? Yeah, man. That's fine. Okay. With barely fighting, I only got to 89%. So this is crazy. The main goal is to get 100 BGs completed for the deco reward. It's uploading dice. What for my game, bro? I'm certain that you can do it. That you can do it before midnight. I'm almost I'm almost certain that you can. Yeah, you have 50 days. You have 50 days, like one or two per day, and you're done. If you ever wonder how many days how many days are left, just look at my title. I've I've been doing all the titles with the how much time left every single time. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, like honestly, it's useful for me. Not gonna lie, it's been useful for me. Like every time I turn on the stream, like the title is always there, right? So I just minus 1 day, except on Mondays that I do a -2 because I've been not streaming on Sundays lately. But yeah, like I don't even need to keep track because I just I subtract one every day. The title is always there to remind me, so it's very easy. And I honestly, I think having the countdown, it is useful if you're still trying to achieve something before midnight. If you're still trying to achieve something, I think it's useful because it's like something that is telling you constantly, hey, you have less time right now. Ah. Okay, I have three left. Yeah, I think like 10 minutes, probably. Maybe. Let's see. It's 2:55. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it hard. I got salad for dinner, and I know I'm going to be hungry again later. Oh no, that's the worst. Like, if I'm gonna have something light, I honestly do it a little bit earlier. Sorry, not earlier, but later. If I'm gonna have something light, so I don't get hungry before going to bed. ¿El 100% de la última montura sigue después del pre-patch? Sí. El, la montura deja de ser. Mira, Dilorio, ¿ves el título de mi stream? El que yo he estado haciendo un conteo regresivo de Midnight. Bueno, ese es el día en que deja de ser 100%. ¿Ok? En 51 días es cuando deja de ser 100%. Y así que si ves con solo ver mi título, ya tú vas a estar al día. Y eso aplica para las tres monturas. Ok, las tres monturas. La de Queen Answer, la de la de Gallywix y la de Dimensius. In- incluyendo la de AOTC. Four, four, four. Nice. Doing good. So far, I am 14 out of 16 delves today. But very soon, gonna have some chicken tenders. Very, very soon. Okay, so that one delve coming here and everything, it took 7 minutes. So 14 minutes, 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, is probably when I'm gonna be saying goodbye. Get some food. It's been 10 minutes? Yeah. It took me 7 minutes on the mage. So most likely it's gonna be 7 minutes each. So probably another 10 minutes. I'm trying. I'm trying. Eh, the warlock is done. Honestly, the warlock was way fast. Oh no, it's the internet. And of course, I lag. I think, yeah, I think the internet just died. The internet died when I was about to click this, the exit, and now I'm stuck. Yeah, yeah, it definitely died because the stream elements, the stream elements send the message again that I'm streaming. So it definitely died and I got rest, got battle rest. Although that was fast though. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm gonna have to close and open again because this is not doing anything. Give me a moment. Oh, I was back almost instantly, Sina. Like it took like I don't know 20 seconds. It was almost instant that my internet died. I, this is gonna be the last delve, and that's gonna be it. Yeah. I will solve. Did you finish that delve? Yeah, I did. Like the internet died when I clicked leave Delph. When I clicked leave Delph, it died. Like it was a perfect coincidence. Also, by the way, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if I start having internet issues and power issues soon. I would not be surprised if that start happening soon. Can I imagine why? Yeah. Why would that happen? Why would that happen? Well, yeah, that's a possibility. Let's hope. Did I tell you guys that there was an update in the passport recently? Did I tell you? There was an update recently. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'll show you in a bit. So the the last time the only status the last time the only status was that is what's the name, that it was embellished. Okay. No, I didn't get it yet. But I said that there was an update in the website. So yesterday when I logged in, eh, um, this is the status right here, the status, and it was sent. It was sent. Okay, so that means that it was sent from Caracas to the office over here in where I am. Now it can take up to a month. Or the best case scenario is gonna be like 1 week. Best case scenario, it could be this week. Yeah, but it can take long. It could take longer. So we have to wait for the best. We have to hope for the best. Yeah, Yeah, that's one step closer. After that, um, that's when I'm gonna contact somebody. Uh, well, after I get it, that's when I have to apply to the thing. And after applying, that's when I'm gonna contact with the person that is helping me, and that's when the ticket is gonna start. Is when we're gonna be starting to look at dates, which is not gonna be immediately. Like it's not gonna be for the next day, no. But it's probably gonna be like after applying and all that stuff. Like gonna be looking for at least to have me like 1 or 2 weeks so I can uh, say goodbye to the family and stuff. You know. So yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully before February. Hopefully, we'll see. And all right. And with this, there was all the 16 delves back to back to back. It wasn't too bad. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Hopefully the delves are good. Hopefully the delves are good. If they're not good, I'm just gonna play Resident Evil probably after my Monday to 4. It's just a visit this first time, isn't it? Or could you keep staying there? Well, once again, my response to that question is always is only a visit. That's the answer I gotta give to that question. Oh well, that's gonna be it for the night. Thank you everybody that was here watching, lurking, chatting, etc. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate the support. And see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably gonna be doing more delves. Once again, if the delves are bad, I'm just gonna go play another game like Resident Evil. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, Sina. Good night, Eagle. Good night, Deloria. Good night, good night, good night. See you later.